So have you ever seen a card magician shuffle and then somehow the cards stay right where they want them? That's called bottom stock control. And it's a way to riffle shuffle the deck and still keep the bottom cards completely untouched. And that's what we're going to do today in today's video. We're going to show you a way to riffle shuffle the deck and keep those bottom cards controlled and completely untouched and still on the bottom of the deck. The goal is simple. During a riffle shuffle, the lower section of the deck is going to stay in order. Okay, so let's go with this. I'll show you guys what the bottom cards are. Let's go 6 and 7, we'll say, are the bottom two cards. That's what we want to keep, the 6 and the 7, as for whatever reason it is. It's part of the trick or whatever. So we're going to start in our deal position. We're going to come in, we're going to do our riffle shuffle. And we're going to come in and just riffle, okay? And I'll show you a second time here. We'll do another riffle shuffle here, and okay. So that's what it looks like in real time, but let's break it down to see exactly what we did. We still got that 6 and 7. Do you want to master card magic faster? Grab my free first 100 techniques PDF. It's your step-by-step guide to building real magician control. Download it now and start practicing smarter today. Click in the link in the description below to get your free copy. Now let's get back to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the cards in dealer position. I'm just going to set them down on the table or the mat or whatever you're using, and we're going to split the cards sideways. So that's everything that we've done so far is what I've showed you guys in the Riffle Shuffle series. And remember where the bottom stack of the cards were. So the bottom was on this side here. What we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're going to start our Riffle Shuffle right away. But if you look, I'm leaving a set of cards down on the table already. So I'm just coming in, I'm just leaving that set of cards on a table, okay? So in real life, what it's going to do is it's going to look like this. We're going to come in, and we're just going to start shuffling in right away so you guys don't see that deck of cards, that stack of cards, or the stock of cards left on the bottom. And everything else is just the normal shuffle that we're doing. So again, I'll do one way, I'll do the next one the other way, so that way you can hopefully help lose that shuffle tracking in the thing. So we do one way, so their bottom's right here, and we're just going to come in, we're going to shuffle them in. Okay, now it's over here, we're going to start like that, we're just going to shuffle it down. Okay, and you do all that, and the 6 and 7 are still on the bottom in order there. Okay, one little tip that you could do is when you are splitting the cards, again, look at your audience. Okay, when you do your shuffle portion, this is where you actually look down at the cards, and when you come and put them back together, again, you're going to look back at the audience. And again, pattern your story that you're telling, and everything that's going on is going to help with the shuffling of the decks and hopefully help with that sleight of hand, that hiding of the cards and exactly what you're doing in the deck here. So 6 and 7 are still on the bottom of the deck. We're going to come in, we're going to put the deck of cards in front of us. We're going to start with the bottom part down first. We'll shuffle in and interlace those cards, bring it together, okay? And then the next one, we're going to bring the opposite direction. Again, we're going to start with the cards on the bottom there and shuffle them in. Okay, so that way when you look through it, the last two cards are still going to be that 6 and 7 of hearts. Now this technique helps you preserve that bottom stock. It could be anywhere between 2 and 15 or 2 and 10 or whatever you want it to be. Make sure it's not too big though, because the bigger it is, the easier it is going to be for them to notice it. Another little tip you could do is make sure that when you come in and you start the shuffle, you can take off about half the cards, you start shuffle, always get in there and go right away so that way they don't see that bottom stock that's down there. It looks like it's one continuous motion. So that is one of the biggest things that you can work on, making sure that it's nice and smooth, and that way they don't see you drop that bottom stack off right away before you do the actual shuffle itself. Okay. Another thing that you could do is you can also control that top card if you want. I know that this top card here is the one I want on top, and I want those on the bottom there. So I'm going to make sure I riffle. Just leave those last couple cards come down on top first, okay? Or come down last, I should say. Okay, so we're going to come in, we're going to riffle, come in, riffle it down, and I know that the top one is what I want to stay. So we're going to put one or several cards on top there, and now we have the top and the bottom stayed true. So it's kind of a top and bottom stock control as well. A little extra bonus for this video. Just make sure your big thing here is that you practice slow, and speed will come faster as you get better at this technique. And then once you can do this quietly, you're ready to do it for any control or in any routine that you need to control those bottom cards. So don't have that that sound to start off with. We're just going to start off with the bottom stock, and then come in and shuffle it through, and that way everything stays consistent. Again, 6 and 7 are still on the bottom. To see our other riffle shuffle techniques, click in the video on the right hand side there, and that'll bring her to our playlist of the riffle shuffle techniques. Again, give me that thumbs up, please. Make sure you subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. My name is Joe. This is my card magic journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you in the next video.